Hey guys, welcome back to Winnie's Little Farm Journey. If you've never been with us before, welcome. Just a little bit so you guys know, we're just a couple. We're a family from the city. We moved here about a year ago and we started this farm from scratch. There was really nothing here, not even a garden that they used to grow here. So some of the things that we talk about this channel, we do gardening, we grow in our orchard. So we pretty much build in a homestead. We got some goats, livestock guardian dog, we got some cats, we got some chickens. So if you'd like to see more of us, if it's your first time in the channel, welcome. If you like what you see, we would like for you guys to subscribe so you can see more of our content. It would probably help us a little bit too. But mainly this channel is done, the main reason we did it was to document what we were doing in this farm for us and for our kids and then our grandkids and the generations to come. But today, one of the things I wanted to work on, so we have the chickens here in our high tunnel, and from the research that I've done, I've heard that especially in winter, because we're not moving them too much, they're pretty much in here. I don't want them to get bored and start pecking on each other. It hasn't been a problem yet. These guys are still, I mean, they have plenty of room, and we try to keep things in here so they can be entertained. You see, we got some of our pumpkins. They love going on those pumpkins. We throw them in here. And I want to put some leaves in here. I want to, because you know we got fall, so we got all the leaves on the ground. I want to get those in here and then have them kind of play with that. You know, and hopefully they can make some good soil for us here in the greenhouse, so we can grow some good fruits or vegetables coming this next summer. But anyways, what I wanted to do today, just kind of wanted to do something for them to entertain, and I saw somebody had some swings in where they kept their chickens, and their chickens were like swinging, so I wanted to do that for them today. And if I have time, I'll probably get the leaves in here and then have the chickens kind of play around with them. So it's gonna be pretty simple. I mean, I'm not doing nothing crazy with it. All I'm doing is I'm gonna take some rope, some leftover rope, like this kind of rope that I had left over from when I built the hoop, and I'm gonna use the pieces of wood that came when I bought some wood. I ordered it and it came in this thing, so I'm just gonna cut them in half and then probably hopefully get like 4 swings in here for them, so the chickens can have fun, whatever, have something to do besides peck at each other. It's actually just me today in the farm. Kelly ended up going back down to Milwaukee to care for one of our daughters. She's in the hospital right now. She's not doing well. She's doing better now. She had an infection and she was admitted. But she wanted to go spend time with her and kind of help them out in any way she could. So it's just gonna be me today here in the farm. It's actually a pretty nice day here today at the farm. As you guys can tell, winter is here for us in Wisconsin, and today just happened to be it's gonna get up to 70, so it's actually pretty nice, a nice day to just kind of get those little last things that we need to get done before the real cold gets here, and then it'll be miserable to be working outside. I'm not even measuring this because it's really not like that big of a project. It's just I wanted to make some swings, so I guess the measurements doesn't really matter, does it? Yeah, see, nothing fancy, just a couple of pieces of wood. Just gonna get a drill bit, put some holes in it so we can get the rope in there. Just put some on the other side and then alright, I'll give us 4 swings and then we'll have 30 chickens fight for it to see who gets to swing first. I think I threw them off a little bit because usually at this time we come out and collect the eggs and then we'll bring them snacks. But yeah, being that I'm alone, I didn't do that today. Just kind of try to get the project going, and then I'll collect the eggs and give them some snacks. Oh man, it really is getting hot in here. You'd be surprised how warm it can get inside a greenhouse or a hoop house in the winter. The heat's got nowhere else to go. You got all the sun coming in, and then it gets pretty warm in here. Kind of picture like being inside a car in a sunny hot day, and you got all the windows rolled up, no AC on. It's kind of what it feels in here if you leave everything closed. The chickens get spooked up pretty easily, especially because they've been in here, so they're not used to like all the things moving around the farm. So now any small movement I do, they get spooked out. These guys don't seem to mind the noise, but these other guys are over here, all in the corner, wondering, what am I doing? Well, these guys don't care. There you go. It's much easier. Kind of looks like something, doesn't it? Hopefully they like it. That's why I'm not trying to spend too much money on this little project. It's really just for them to entertain themselves. You guys can see it. There's a swing. A little swing right here. What do you guys think? Do you think they'll use them? It'll be cool. Cool to see if they use them or not. I'm gonna put a couple more, or 3 more, and then let them be. See if they use them. So in this part, I ended up finishing 3 more of the swings for a total of 4 swings that we got here for the chickens. So that kind of finished the swings. I got them all set up. They should be able to swing a lot. Like I really don't think like they'll be swinging that much, but it would be funny if they were. I'm gonna leave the camera here. So what I'm gonna do, I definitely have time. So I'm gonna go rake the leaves, and then I'm gonna bring them in here. Before I do that, I guess I'm gonna move my fencing to try to keep them contained in this area. That way I can drive in here with the machine, with the lawnmower and the sweeper, and drop a big pile of leaves just right in the middle. But I am gonna leave the camera here. Hopefully they'll play with it, and we'll get them in video. I don't think so. I don't think they're gonna do it right now, just because chickens are always like very sketchy about new stuff. So if they do use it, I think it's gonna be a couple of days from now, and it's not gonna be today. But we'll leave it here just in case and see if we can catch some of that on video. So now that I got them all contained here, I'm gonna go all the leaves. I'm gonna rake the leaves, see if we can get them in here. Every once in a while, I like to try to sneak up on Bucky. He's a guardian dog, so let's see if he hears me. See the goats. Oh, he heard me. Let's hide. Hey, Bucky. You got Bucky, the livestock guardian dog. You got goats. And I guess we'll give Bucky credit because he did hear us. Come in. Okay, so you guys know I have a bad back, so I'm not going to be raking here by hand. I'm going to be actually using the lawnmower and then super that I bought. Plus, there's a lot of leaves to pick up here. I'm not doing that by hand. No. I mean, it would be a great workout, you know, to do it by hand. But honestly, my back's not that great. I gotta use the resources I have. And I think like that's something important to realize if you go to a homestead, or even if you're just doing it at home. It's like, yeah, physical work is good, and then you also gotta know your limitations too. And yeah, I'm young, but you know I have a bad back, and I gotta watch that. Guess we have one that got out. She never made it back in. Usually a process like this of cleaning would take me, I don't know, about an hour and a half, 2 hours to get the leaves up. But as fun as it is, and it's pretty as it looks, don't let it fool you. Tomorrow it'll probably look like I didn't even sweep anything up. It'll be all full of leaves again. Finish up the final passes here, and then we'll get ready for the final approach going into the hoop. Hey guys, so here we are. It's actually the next day. I was recording in time lapse, and then like everything I did for the closing video, it's in the time lapse, so it doesn't really matter anymore. But here's a picture of how it looked when I got done. These two are the same pile, and they're up to like my knee. You know, so I probably got done like around about 2:30 yesterday, and then this is in the morning today. You guys can see like they have everything pretty spread out now. So I think like my goal or what I expect from this is that they're gonna keep spreading it, keep pecking on it, they're gonna poop on it, and hopefully they'll decompose this to the point that it's gonna make good soil for us here. My question is, I don't know if we're actually gonna need to put water on this. And then if you know, let me know, because you know the way I'm thinking and rationalizing is that if this was in a run or like outside, there will be water pouring in that. And then that could help decompose the materials that are in here. So if you know, let me know if I should maybe just kind of come here and hose it down so it helps the decomposing process, or if they'll do it its own, just like the way it is. I mean, another cool thing, these girls they're laying between, right now we're getting between 12 to 18 eggs every day, and that's pretty good. You know, knowing that supposedly chickens are supposed to slow down on their egg laying in the winter time. So I mean, we're consistently getting 12 and 18 eggs. So I am pretty excited to see what we're gonna get during the peak of summer when they're supposed to be producing the most eggs, or more constantly. Yeah, but they seem pretty content in here. They're pecking at it, going scratching and moving the leaves around. You got Bucky. Bucky hasn't been with the chickens for a long time. So it's nice to bring him in here. I brought him in today because I want to see how he's doing with the chickens. And he's pretty much, so far he's leaving them alone. Like he's not paying too much attention to them. I think the chickens are more aware of him than he is of the chickens. I can tell the roosters are a little bit, the roosters are not too fond of Bucky. There's Bucky. You miss your chickens, Bucky? You miss your chickens? Huh? I think it's time to take Bucky back. Want to say bye-bye to your chickens? It's pretty cool. He's really leaving them alone. So it's nice to see that, even though he's been away with them for probably, he's been away from them for like a good month or 2 months now, he still knows to respect them. It gives me hopes, because I think next year I want to put the chickens in where the goats are and Bucky's at, and hopefully I can do it without a net. But we'll see. This is promising that he's not going after them at all. That's kind of cool. But that's it for today, guys. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna finish up some chores I got going on this morning. And then if you guys like what you see, like I said, subscribe. It'll really help us out a lot in the channel. It costs you nothing, but it can help us. But either way, thank you for watching. Love you. See you on the next one.